and reliability, they were removed from patrol vehicles in January of 2015. The video recording in each of the department's 3 interview rooms was installed in April of 2002. The video system is functional, but the audio quality is very poor. The current system requires officers to burn the video to a disk prior to viewing it or logging it into evidence. And the current interview room system has no visual aids to indicate when the video recorder is in the recording mode. The system is at the end of its useful life and will require a technical upgrade to be compatible with other digital evidence-based avenues. As a result of these challenges, a committee was created within the police department in January of 2015 that determined that video evidence for law enforcement agencies has never been more significant than it is today. According to the United States Department of Justice, departments equipped with video cameras have experienced a significant reduction in citizen complaints. Video evidence not only asserts an agency's credibility and reduces liability, but it also increases productivity because officers spend less time in court due to compelling evidence that the systems provide. The same committee found that in-car video systems, body-worn cameras, and interview room video systems are essential in today's policing. While each system has its own specific uses, all 3 can and should work hand in hand to provide a complete picture of an incident in addition to the department's response. As a result of this committee's work, the police department developed a plan to reinstitute the in-car camera program and to continue to research body-worn camera options. In fiscal year 2016-2017, $120,000 was allocated to complete this in-car camera project. In May of 2016, the San Mateo County Civil Grand Jury released a report entitled Body-Worn Cameras, The Real Truth. The grand jury recommended that each law enforcement agency in the county that has not implemented a body-worn camera program do so as soon as practical, but in any event, no later than October 31st of 2017. On July 12th of 2016, the San Bruno City Council approved a response to the grand jury articulating the city's willingness to comply with the recommendation by the provided deadline. Law enforcement agencies within San Mateo County have either implemented body-worn camera programs or are taking steps to do so, not only as a result of the grand jury report, but also because it's viewed as a best practice. Choosing an effective storage and management system is just as important as selecting the camera system itself. It is critical that a selected vendor be capable of A, managing video from all sources, including car, body-worn, and in the interview room, using the same set of management rules, B, applying the same storage architecture, and C, interlinking the video seamlessly for the end user. Dealing with different systems or vendors for each application would be a tremendous burden in terms of support, user training, and cost. The police department does not currently have the necessary video storage to retain body-worn, in-car, and interview room footage for the required 1-year retention period mandated by the California Government Code. It would be necessary to purchase and maintain additional storage equipment prior to the implementation of all 3 of these video programs. The video storage would also have to be scalable to accommodate retention requirements in the upcoming years. Police department staff examined and evaluated body-worn cameras, in-car video systems, and digital evidence management solutions from 6 different vendors. 6 different manufacturers over the past 2 years. Staff determined that Axon body-worn cameras, Axon Fleet in-car cameras, and Evidence.com digital evidence management solution, which is also owned by Axon, best meets the needs of the department. While other vendors require the purchase of servers to maintain and back up data on site, that includes additional costs associated with the acquiring, maintaining, and updating of this equipment, Axon's unlimited cloud-based storage can best accommodate the needs of our department today. In addition, staff found that Axon body-worn cameras, their in-car cameras, and Evidence.com are all compatible with our new security system currently being installed in the police department, including the interview room cameras that are being installed. The system offered by Axon is also compatible and can integrate with the department's relatively new records management system, RIMS, and the associated computer-aided dispatch, or CAD. The San Mateo County District Attorney's Office utilizes Evidence.com, which will allow them access to our evidence in a more seamless manner. Camera upgrades are provided by Axon at 30 and 60-month intervals at no additional cost that will ensure that the camera technology is up to date and that the video system is sustainable, unlike what we've experienced in the past. The Axon body-worn cameras and in-car cameras allow viewers to simultaneously play back videos from both devices side by side, so you get a real-time picture of what was going on. And finally, the tasers that we carry, when the cartridges that we use, that discharge data can be uploaded directly to evidence.com, which is a nice feature. The aforementioned committee was also tasked with developing accompanying policy. This policy is currently in draft form, and should the City Council choose to adopt the resolution this evening, the proposed policy will be reviewed by both the Police Association and the City's Attorney's Office prior to implementation. The total cost of this project is $485,501 over 5 years. The initial cost is $125,000 or $125,213 for year one, with an annual cost of $90,072 in each of the subsequent 4 years. From a risk management and efficiency perspective, staff believes that this investment is a wise one. The initial in-car camera replacement effort that I talked about earlier was suspended when it was learned that body-worn camera systems may be implemented simultaneously. Staff therefore recommends that the cost of year one of this program be funded via the previously allocated $120,000 and an allocation of $4,569 from the capital reserve help to cover year one. Staff further recommends that the annual $90,072 cost for each of the subsequent 4 years be funded via asset forfeiture funds. The City of San Bruno is a member of an intergovernmental purchasing alliance that has been accepted by the California Department of General Services Procurement Division as complying with the requirements for competitive bidding and meets the requirements set forth in the City of San Bruno's purchasing guidelines. The program also provides a discount of approximately $72,000 associated with this purchase. Staff therefore recommends that the Council would adopt the resolution before you this evening authorizing the execution of this contract. That concludes my presentation. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Good. Any questions for the chief? Marty?
Sure. Thank you. We have a motorcycle. Does the motorcycle get a camera?
Yes.
Okay. I think that was it. I think it's great to have the cameras, and I think it's the right move.
Okay. Anything else? Irene?
Chief, what's the timeline on this? If we approve it tonight, then what happens?
If we approve it tonight, we will immediately contact the vendor and begin to work for that, work to implementation. We also have the policy portion that I mentioned, so we're hoping within the next 90 days that we would we'd be ready to go live.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any other questions or action?
I'll introduce the resolution.
Councilmember O'Connell.
Aye.
Councilmember Marty Medina.
Aye.
Councilmember Rico Medina.
Aye.
Mayor Ruane.
Aye.